The second annual Climate Benefit Ball was under the theme Emerging from COVID-19 Pandemic to Accelerated Climate Action. The convener for the Green Republic Project, Nana Yao Osedakwa, called on major stakeholders in the climate action space to endeavor to extend support to smaller groups in order to ensure sustainability. He believes much attention must be given to African countries, which contribute very little to the scourge of climate change, but are the most affected with its effects, such as disasters due to global warming.
Green Republic Project, made tree planting sexier, if I may say so, because we came in with a lot of energy. Of course, the Forestry Commission supplied us seedlings that we plant. But what we did different was that when we plant, we add a lot of spice, we do a lot of media outreach, and also involve a lot of young people, because the Green Republic Project is more of a youth-driven grassroots thing. So most of our plantations are done with students, so we encourage them to also develop the habit of planting trees. Because you go around, you speak to them during advocacy campaigns, and they seem to be not aware of what is happening around them, even though they can complain that the sun is too hot these days, and they don't seem to understand what causes that. So it's good the way we did it, and that has generated a lot of enthusiasm for tree planting. I can tell you on authority that we came into the space and we made it like a national issue, and suddenly everybody started talking about tree planting.
He proposed to the president to establish a ministry for climate change and green environment by merging other ministries. According to the Green Ghana campaigner, a dedicated ministry to climate action will tackle the teething issues confronting the environment head-on.
We can merge some ministries to form one ministry. For instance, you take the Ministry of Environment, you have the Ministry of Sanitation. These ministries can be merged and then renamed to give a focus to climate change, because at the end of the day, the Environment Ministry has some components of it. The sanitation thing also has some components of environment in it. But globally, the climate crisis is something that the entire world is focusing on and paying attention to. And so when it comes to Ghana, these ministries are kind of torn in between who has absolute control, over climate crisis issues. So it does not give us the needed focus to be able to achieve the goals that we want to set for ourselves. So you find a bit of it, everywhere, and we end up doing nothing.
The fundraiser conference held in Accra brought together key stakeholders, including diplomats. The Indian High Commissioner to Ghana, His Excellency Sugandh Rajaram, pledged his commitment to supporting Ghana to plant more trees, citing the ambitious objective of the Indian government to attain over 150 gigawatts of renewable energy, which was achieved through collaborative efforts.
Mahatma Gandhi famously said that the Mother Nature has everything to satisfy our needs, but certainly not our greed. I think that is the touchstone of our public policies with regard to growth and developmental efforts in India. The efficient use of natural resources, the conservation efforts, development of clean and green technologies, establishment of necessary climate finance. These are the important planks that are being supported by all the stakeholders, but led by the policymakers in India. In fact, there is a strong push to see that everyone comes together and facilitate this agenda. In the Paris Climate Change Agreement, India undertook very ambitious agenda to see that by 2030, India develops or put in place 175 gigawatt of renewable energy.
The managing director designate for the Republic Bank in Ghana, Benjamin Joboku, indicated that Republic Bank has earmarked about $200 million towards climate action.
If you realize what is happening in the sector, especially the climate change, it is impacting on the environment and businesses at large. And there is the need for us as a responsible bank to ensure that the climate impact on the businesses at least are managed. So the group has already voted about $200 million just for the climate action. So that is what Republic Bank is doing to make sure that everywhere we operate as a bank, we minimize the impact of climate action.
The Green Republic Project initiative started some 5 years ago with the hope to complementing government efforts against climate change. Climate change is a present and future threat, a war humanity must win at all costs, according to the convener of the Green Republic Project. Citizens are expected to plant a tree in the coming days as part of the national tree planting exercise in June.